Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Shaw from the showup.com. As you know, DUHSHOWOFFC. Downloaded from Google Play, Apple Store. As you know, I'm always gonna bring that. That's gonna be my intro right there all the time. So, everybody that's subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. And tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe, to hear my crazy ass speak. You know how it is, you know how it is. You don't hear no music, no nothing, cause it's my third. This is my third one here. My third one trying to get something across, and I always mess it up. So I got to start over and start over. I don't know how to edit, cause if I knew how to edit, it'll be my first one. But since I don't know how to edit, it's my third one. Gotta keep going until I get this contact down pat. Well, anyway, as you know, I made some skits yesterday. I made a short. If you ain't see it, go see it. Just to have some fun. Then I made a little video about Bad Bunny. You know. But anyway, that's not what I'm gonna talk about today. Today I'm gonna talk about friends and associates. Do you have them in the same level or don't you? Because me, I have a lot of associates. You know why I have a lot of associates? Because I don't like having no enemies. Having enemies and going back and forth talking verbally, you don't need that. Listen, if you can avoid the argument, avoid the argument. You got a lot of associates. You know why you got have a lot of associates? Me personally, I say what's up to everybody because all that extra chisme stuff, bochinche, the gossip. I don't ride with that. I don't ride with the gossip. I try to clear the gossip right there. So you speak to everybody. You say what's up. Listen, you don't have to have friends. All you gotta do is say what's up to somebody. When you see them, yo, what's up? You good? Everything this and that. You know why? Because you might need that person one day, or they might need you. You might need them that way. You never know. You don't have to go eat dinner with these people. You don't have to go eat lunch with these people. Nothing. You say what's up, and that's good enough. You know why? Because the day that somebody talks behind your back, they could be like, nah, but he always say what's up to me. He's always cool. He don't do that to me, this and that. They could stop them on their track for people that's talking smack about you. That's why you have a lot of associates. Now you got friends. But I'm talking about friends that know your kids, know your family, know go to your mom's house, know your brothers, know your kids, know what it's like. Them people, those are your friends. How many do you have? You got a lot of people around you. They're associates. But how many really do you have? How many can you count in your hand and says, oh, I don't know. Just think about that. Me, I'm grateful I got my parents. I definitely include my mom and dad. Respect them to the end. Mom and dad, love them to the end. They're my friends. I joke with my mom every day. As long as I can have her here, I joke with my mom every day. My dad, I joke around with my dad every day. Now, you got family members, my own brothers. They're like my associates. They're my brothers, but they're my associates. I don't hang out with my brothers. I don't hang out with my brothers. Matter of fact, go tell my brothers like, yo, you saw soft YouTube video? Nah, I ain't see it. I ain't even subscribed to his channel. See that? So you keep them like the associates. Why you gonna keep them as friends? They your family. You love your brothers. I love my brothers and sisters forever. I love them. But that's what I'm talking about. Now you got a family that's not a family member that's always next to you, but that's your friend. You know why that's your friend? Because when you was broke, when you ain't have nothing, he was there broke with you, or she was there broke with you. When you had one cigarette, you shared that with him or her. She shared it with you and him. Get a couple dollars. Yo, you need something? I got you, this and that. Those are friends. Those are friends. Kids at home, those are your friends. Your loved ones, those are your friends. Think about that. Who your friends and who your associates. And I'm not talking about your enemies and nothing like that. Like, they're gonna gossip for you everything. Cause as soon as you up like this, All people that you thought was your associates and friends know somebody, they're gonna come your enemy and this and that. I am talking about the people next to you now. Are they considered your associates? Or are they considered your friends? Really think about that. Cause friends, nowadays they come hard. I knew someone back then. I knew him for like 20 years. And when times got rough, he took the stand on me. We're not gonna get into it. A lot of people know my story. A lot of people don't. They don't want to hear that part. But he took the stand on me. What can you do? What can you really do? Keep it moving. Listen, it don't matter who you know out there, this and that. Just always keep them at bay. Hey, you good? What's up? What's up? This and that. That's what you do. Because at the end of the day, who's really gonna be there for you? Who's gonna be there for you? Think about your time of your life right now. I know people that I gave them advice to better themselves, to go better themselves. Men, women, kids. I'm always trying to give advice. Sometimes I don't listen to my own advice. But it's crazy because when you tell somebody something, sometimes you don't adapt it to yourself. Put that together. You don't adapt it to yourself, but you can tell somebody else. Make stupid, right? But anyway, at the time, you put them good and this and that, they're your friends. Now they comfortable. See how much do they need you? See how much they need you. They don't. They're not gonna need you no more because now you put them in a better position. See how that goes? So you gotta watch who you help, watch who your friends. Just keep everybody's associate. You gotta watch who you help. I see the social media stuff. I see people that got money getting money together become enemies because of money. Today, I see stuff today going on. They were locked tight. People locked tight and this and that. Now they're fighting because one is making more money than the other. People don't know how to get together. Learn how to respect each other. You gotta be happy for the next man. Because if that's your boy, that's your girl, just your home girl, your homeboy or whatever, their mentality has to be if I'm good, he gonna be good. If you good, they good. But they gotta know that you gotta get good first. You can't help nobody if you don't get good first. See where you get the associates from and friends. Friends are gonna stick around. They're gonna hold on and stuff like that. Associates are gonna be like, "Yo, you good? This and that." Hey, you know what? I'm everybody associates. Ain't nobody gotta be my friend. Ain't nobody really gotta support me, but don't stop me from keep moving and keep going. They don't stop me from keep moving and keep going. When you have a lot of friends. And the associates try to become your friends. When you don't got, how many of them friends now became associates? I'm not trying to confuse nobody here. Friends and associates, we're just gonna stick it like that. You understand? I can call my boy at 3 o'clock in the morning, like, yo. He'll pick up like, yo, what's up? I said, where you at? You over here? I said, yo, I need you. Guess what? He gonna show up. I'm definite he gonna show up. Call an associate, see if they're gonna show up. Just call an associate, see if they're gonna show up. They might not show up. So I got a couple friends, one or two. But really deep down inside, think about who's your friend. Think about it. I have an app that I'm trying to lift up from the floor up. Wasting. I'm doing a lot of things to it, trying to get it up and running. So I try to promote it That's why you always hear me say, go download it, go Google Play, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell them to subscribe to this. I keep moving. Even when I hear people talk negative about it, I keep going. But the people that talk negative about it, what do you do? Do you put them in associates or do you keep them my friends? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to ask you. What are associates and what are friends? Friends are gonna stick by you, whether you broke, got money, don't got nothing. When you need something, your car broke down and stuff like that, they there to give you help your hand. Associates, they gonna walk by, drive by, and be like, "Yo, you good? You all right? You need a jump? I'm good." You know, they gonna keep going. You ain't gonna see them till like whenever. So think about this. Who is your friend? You think just because people going to your house smoking weed or y'all going out drinking and driving in the car every day, she picking you up, he picking you up, you know, all that stuff, ride and die and this and that, on this and that. Yep. What happens when one get better? Does that friend turn to associates or that friend turn to enemy? Let's not even mention enemy. We just say associates and friends. How do you different? How do you separate a friend, associate, and a friend? How do you differentiate that? How do you? I don't know if I said that word correctly, so don't make fun of me because I said something like that. How do you make that judgment call? How do you make that judgment call from a friend and associate? Because what happened not too long ago? I helped somebody. They went on the internet, started blasting my name, and did all this extraterrestrial stuff and this and that. All right, cool. I got over it. I kept on moving. I spoke about it one time and I left it like that. I spoke about it one time and I left it like that. Trust me. Don't let the negative of people say, use that negative into a positivity to give you more momentum to go do what you got to do. So your friends are going to stick there and tell you, yo, let's go do this, let's go do that, or keep going. You know, keep going. I know you're going to make it. Something's going to hit. Your associates be like, yo, how's everything going? How's everything working out for you? Everything good? Oh, that's good. You know, that's good. Your friend, yo, is there anything I could do today? What you want me to do? I'm gonna go over here. You want me to pass out some flyers, or you want me to go do this, or you want me to do that? Then you got your associates. Yo, you got anything new in today? You got some clothes? You got some t-shirt? You want me to support you? You gotta give me something to so I can advertise and stuff like that. Not knowing all the money you spent getting your clothes done, getting everything done. So understand that, like, your friends are gonna be like, yo, I see what you're doing. You know, let's go ahead. Let's go do these little shows and stuff like that. Let's go try to sell some merch, and stuff like that. Your associates, they'll be like, yo, you gonna give me a shirt? Oh, when you gonna give me this? When you gonna give me that? That's associates. They're like a worm. They hang on. It's a leech. They hang on. But they're associates. But they do got talent. They just don't use it for themselves. Those are associates. Those are the associates. The friends are the ones that stick there and try to help you. They try to help you. They do what they can, even if it's $20 that they give you. Because I'm gonna let y'all know something. The associates, they always asking for something. That's why you just say what's up, how you doing, cool. Before you can engage to a conversation, it's gonna turn out to something. You bounce. Your friends, yo, what can I do to help you? I ain't got no money to help you, but what can I do? Like, you need me to draw something? You need me to type something up? You need me to do this? You need me to do that? Do this and that? Those are friends. You don't need money for that. Because I tell you right now, what I have done here, what I have done here, not one person gave me $20 and said, here. Understand that. Not one person said, here, here's $20. You could put towards your app, or here's $2 so you could put towards your t-shirt, the next t-shirt or something like that. I bet that there's just associates that look at my videos and stuff like that, and I look at him. Because a friend will try to support you. I only got 76 people on here. If I reach 100, I'm grateful. I'm trying to get everything I can get. But it's how you do it. Choose your friend, associate. Just think about that. Just really think about that. Friends and associate. That's all I'm going to say. Wake up in the morning, and I hope whoever sees this video will actually be there and be like, damn, he right. Who is my friend and who is my associates? Because everybody goes out every day. You know, everybody go out every day. Talk to people, be with people, hang out with people, and this and that. But are they really your friend? What do you have that they don't have, that they know that they can get from you? Think about that. So watch who you put as your friend and put everybody as an associate. Don't make an enemy. You don't make an enemy because one day you might need from that person. And that's true. That's from the bottom of my heart. Don't make an enemy because one day you might need from that person. So have them as an associate. Remember, you ain't got to eat with them, do this and that, but you say what's up, that's good enough. Because respect is respect all the way. Now, just do it like that. That's all I'm going to leave you with. Who's your friend and who's your associate? Really think about that. And I'm not talking about your smoking buddy and your going to the store buddy and this and that. I'm talking about who's your friend. That if you pick up the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning, they're going to be there. Think about that. Truly think about that. Anyway, I'm going to leave y'all with that. But don't forget to download the Show Off, DUHSHOWOFFC. You know, Google Store, download it. Subscribe to my channel. And if you already subscribed to my channel, thank you. And the second of all, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.